You cannot want a 1 trillion economy without having an effective budgeting. The DG of budget was saying that most of the capital projects, capex of the 2024 budget, we are running with 2025 revenue. And these are the things we need to be able to look, Currently, as we speak now, we're also running concurrently many budget cycles put together. Many different budget cycles put together. So we also need to look at our budgeting. And I'm sorry to burst President Tinubu's bubble. You see, enough of all of this 1 trillion economy. It's not going to be possible. I know it's a sound bite. Politicians want sound bites to talk about, but it's not going to be possible. And he knows that. So when we keep talking about looking forward to this 1 trillion economy, yes, we should develop the economy. We should try to drive down inflation and everything, but it's not going to be possible. Do the maths. If we grow at 7%, the best we can get to in 2030 is 365 billion or thereabout, $370 billion GDP. If we grow at 7%, the best we can get to, the time we'll get to a 1 trillion economy, if we grow at 7%, is about 2044, about 19 years from now. That's if we grow at 7%. And it's going to take a lot for us to be able to grow at 7%. We have missed the growth trajectory. If we want to get to 1 trillion by 2030 that the president and people in finance keep muting, you are going to grow at 30.9%. No economy is growing at 30.9% as we speak. You can correct me if I'm wrong. 30.9% growth, do you know the inflation it's also going to bring? And it has to be consistent in a short space of time. What we can do is to tell the people the truth. How can we salvage this economy? This economy where you have a lot of bureaucratic bottlenecks, which is low productivity. You think I'm lying? Look at capital importation numbers. When the capital importation number came in, was it not just only Lagos and Abuja that got a window? What is happening in other states? So because we are using hot money to be able to channel growth, does not mean that's the best way to grow. We need to be able to get people to believe in this economy and come into this economy. And how are we going to do that? By attracting more investment, clearing bureaucratic bottleneck, easing business environment. Let me say the word Rotus like to use, electricity. And Rotus will say, for you to be able to get electricity right, remove total subsidies. Rotus economies doesn't work that way. So we must look at these things. And the Ajaokuta they are talking about, Ajaokuta is a reflection of everything wrong with Nigeria. You want Ajaokuta to work in a country that's corruption reigns supreme. You want Ajaokuta to work in a country where people stop aeroplane and they are giving them ambassadorship for stopping plane stopping ambassador. What has bedeviled Ajaokuta since 1994 that they said it was, almost technically completed? It's corruption. A country that over 3 billion was spent on refinery, they told you that the refinery was technically complete. They even show you oil they produce from there to today it's not running well. What happened to Nigeria refinery is what is happening to Ajaokuta. So let's stop deceiving ourselves. Let's call it speed.